candidate had no foreknowledge of these next three questions. How can Edgerton maintain its own identity and not get swallowed up by Gardner's growth? 120 seconds.
Well, I think that's really a pretty easy one to answer. Number one, we have, on 56 Highway, we have roughly 3.5 to 4 miles of farmland. On the, what would that be? The east side, or I guess the south side of 56 Highway is where a lot of the intermodal facility is going to go. So I know a lot of folks have already sold their property. On the north side, however, they haven't. That is going to be our largest separation from Gardner. And I think a lot of folks, Gardner, they're getting where they have between 15 and 18,000 people. And a lot of folks like myself, and I know other people live in Edgerton, we don't want to be in a community that large because you get to the point where you create a lot of debt. The city does, a lot of tax hikes to try and compensate for that debt. And I think Edgerton, we kind of have our own uniqueness. We're still a town of 1,600 people. If you look at adding 585 new homes, you figure an average of 3.5 people per home. So you figure you add another 1,500 people there. So that's only going to put us roughly around 3,000 people, which is still a very small, wholesome community that's based on morals, that really looks out for each other. And I think that's going to play into a large part of that. I will take more development, more homes, whatever comes our way, but at the same time, it's got to be controlled at a moderate rate. And I personally, with the school district, obviously we'll never have our own district in Edgerton. It's been unified for quite some time. But I would like to see a little bit of separation, kind of make Edgerton Elementary, maybe even put a junior high out there to kind of, make it our own full community as it stands. We have a good community, and I really think the folks of Edgerton are going to do their best to be unique and keep it unique, not only through our historical society, but as well as some initiatives that the current council members and myself and whoever else is elected will bring forth.